Hi everybody, this is Mel Waller with Financial Freedom Starts Now. Health is wealth. Wow. So, a major health challenge for me has been my high blood pressure. I've had it for many years. Sometimes, many of those years on medicine. Sometimes I go off the medicine, but it's very sporadic. But I worked very hard in the last 48 hours to finally do something about it. I lost 6 pounds, so I'm down to 186 pounds. My ideal weight is 185 according to my height and everything, so we're good there. More importantly, in the first 24 hours, I dropped my blood pressure down to normal while I was still on meds. So I stopped taking the meds. Then I watched my blood pressure every couple of hours, and of course then it's going to rise to its new high normal without the meds. Okay, we got there, and then being very careful in what I ate and drank, only drinking water, so just mostly being careful what I ate. Then I watched it to start to come down. And then in that next 24 hours, I dropped my blood pressure down to normal. I could even look to see what it went down to. It went down to 126/76. How did I do this? Besides being very careful as to what I ate and drinking lots of water, yesterday I went on a very long walk on a nice sunny day. I live here in the Philippines currently, and I love the sun. I love walking. So the first day's results being so good, I decided I needed to do it again today, which is now concluded. It's getting dark here now. And this time, I went up a very tall hill. And I was excited to get home and check my blood pressure, and even more excited at the results. Before I went up that hill, I went to the local mall. I weighed myself. When I came down the hill, I went back to the mall, and I'd actually lost 2 pounds on the walk up the hill and back. And I'm sure I sweat a good part of that out. So as hard as that seemed to be to finally do, the real hard work lies ahead of me. To eat only healthy, nutritional food and drink water, and only those natural juices that are healthy for the body and have no negative impact on blood pressure. I'm journaling everything now. If I have something to eat, I write it down. Then a couple hours later, I'm going to check my blood pressure. Did it negatively impact it or whatever? You don't necessarily check it right away, because when you eat, your body is drawing blood for your digestive processes, and that will lower your blood pressure also. So you want to get it where you're seeing the real impact on your body. And I absolutely want to maintain control over this and improve the interior health of my body. I couldn't have given myself a better present. I'm 68 years old, not getting any younger. And we're never guaranteed another day on this planet. But if I couldn't, or if I can't maintain my blood pressure to be normal without meds, but finally get it where it needs to be all the time, then I'm at risk for a stroke, heart attack. But this way now, I have a chance to also do things to heal the inside of my body, improve my health even more that way, continue to exercise. Now that I'm down to the weight I'm at, now what I need to do is actually, where you'd be able to, which way I got to do here with the camera, is actually to, get building up the muscle, especially on the chest, I can still see I have, still have some fat around the waist, and that gets to be normal when you get older, but I need to get rid of that. I need to get rid of the inner fat, the visceral fat, and where you can actually see muscles. And I'm all for that. So that's just a matter of, doing some working out, some weights. And I've also got a stationary bike that I purchased, so if it's raining, I don't have an excuse to at least be doing that if I can't get out and walk, if I don't want to go out and walk. So that hill I talked to you about is, I start down at the ground level. You can see down below all the buildings and houses and such. And yeah, I got up to the top of that and grabbed a snapshot of that. And awesome. So health is wealth. We can have all the money in the world, and we drop dead tomorrow. What good is it? So I'm finally getting my health under control and determined to do so, and determined to keep it that way. And because who knows how many more years I have, but and then I'm hopefully be less chance of getting sick. You're healthier. You can enjoy life more. Although I'm 68, I do have a next Monday she'll be 6 years old. I will have a 6-year-old daughter. So the more years I can be here, the more years I can be here for her. And she has been a great motivator for me to get this accomplished. And I really appreciate that also. Otherwise, who knows where I'd be right here and now. So thanks. If you got any comments, feel free to leave them. Subscribe if you like. But I'm slowly working to build up my 2 YouTube channels. This one here, Financial Freedom Starts Now. And then I've got one, Get Published Forever. And I'm an Amazon best-selling author. I've published over 1,660 ebooks and books on Amazon and Lightning Source. So let me know. Appreciate it. It's Mel Waller. Financial Freedom Starts Now. Have a great day.